Hi, my name is Dolores and I'm the founder of U4Uganda, and I'm so happy to tell you about this organization and why we got started. Since I'm a little girl, I heard this whisper to go to Africa, and so I finally went with my daughter Erin, and we went in 2011, and we went to a very, very small primitive village called Alenia. And it's a village where there is no clean water. The people have very little to eat. And it is poverty beyond anything I've ever seen before. And less than 50% of the children go to school. And out of that 50% of children that go to school, another less than 50% finish to what is seventh grade. So when we went there with an open heart and wanted to see what the people needed us to do. And we went to a school, and it was a very special day in Uganda called the Feast of the Martyrs, and people come from all over the world to Uganda. And we went to a chapel that was very close to the public school that 1,100 children were in attendance at that school. And so it was their parents and some of their family members that were there with us. And the children put on a skit, and they asked us to get them desks. And I said to the headmaster, at a place where they have very little to eat and the water is contaminated and many of the children are orphans, are desks really the priority? And he said to me, Mom, you get the children out of the dirt and everything will change. And so I knew I would never be able to sleep again until we found a way to provide desks for those children. So we talked with our on-the-ground person, Father Stan, and he said, why don't we use the wood that is here and start up a little workshop where we employ young men and women from the village so that they will have a job. Within 2 years of the first fundraiser that we had, we were able to furnish 8 schools with desks. And we went back 4 years later to see how everything was going. And in the place that we put the first desk at Amielo Primary School, this is what the desk did.
This is P5 class, and they're sitting on Dolores and the group desks.
Welcome to our class. This is P5 welcoming you.
Thank you.
So less than 50% of the children would go to school in that area. Now 100% children were enrolled in school. Their test grades had improved by 2 grade levels. And so for the first time in the history of the school, children were going to go on to secondary school, and the government was going to pay their tuition. The parents had a mindset of the importance of school, and as a result of what had happened in the community and everybody getting involved, and the school becoming the center of their area, they started to do other things, getting clean water, helping the children with their studies. I asked the children in one of the classes, and we took a video of it, and we asked them, what is the difference that these desks have made?
That writing is very easy. Another person?
Most importantly, it changed their dreams of the possibility of what they could have. They are very smart. You want to be a doctor? What do some of the rest of you want to be? A counselor. And now, what else? You want to be an engineer. And this one young woman in 7th grade, response of what the desk had done for her, and she said she wanted to become the president of Uganda. And I said, and what would you do as the president of Uganda? And she said, I would make sure that every single child received an education because education is what will make us great. Because we listened, and because people like yourself opened their hearts and were willing to raise money to raise a life and get people out of the dirt, everything has changed.